Hey guys, welcome back to the show. This is the fall season of It's On with Zack, and Nicci and I have some updates that we want to share with you. And better than telling you, I have a picture that I have to share. Justin Bieber, you will be hearing from my attorney. You're watching It's On with Zack. Hey guys, we're back for the fall season of It's On with Zack, and I have Nicci here, and we have some updates that we want to share with you guys.
We have updates that I was told to share.
Yeah.
You first.
Well, I figured you could...
Oh, I have an idea.
What?
I'll tell your update, and then you tell my update.
That was... What was... I mean, it doesn't say that.
It doesn't say that.
It doesn't say that was my fault, sorry.
Oh.
Now I forgot what I... Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll go. So, Zack was nominated for a Youth Award.
Outstanding Youth Volunteer.
Outstanding Youth Volunteer by Generation Rescue. And he won! So he is Outstanding Youth Volunteer of the Year.
From the Association for Fundraising Professionals.
I don't even want to know the acronym for that.
AFP. I had to go up on stage, and when I was like thanking, like I had to remember that. Luckily, they had like a big logo on the back, and I was like, "Thank you." No, seriously, it was like that because my category was first, and so they go up. We didn't even know when what category was coming first. They just came out like, "All right, and now for youth volunteer, outstanding youth volunteer." And then
you're so nervous.
Yeah, and then. Horrible. And then she came out and she announced the nominees and the other two girls, and then they were talking and they showed our faces. And,
nice.
And then it was me, and then I was like, oh, and then I ran up on stage and I tripped, and I didn't fall, but I like did like that, like when my boot hit the step, and it was just, it was not.
It's a nice visual.
It was embarrassing.
Oh,
Luckily there was, I don't think there was a camera on me at
Did
that
the crowd
moment.
go,
No, they didn't. I was like off to the side, like close to the, I was in the front. It was, whatever. You have some news too, right?
Sure.
And you got engaged?
I did.
So is there like a wedding date?
There's not a wedding date. I made a joke the other day, and I thought it was funny. But people keep asking us if we have a date, and I answered we were at dinner with some friends from high school, and I said, well, I just wanted a ring. And Scotty said, I'm starting to realize that. So I don't think he thought it was as funny as I did.
I thought it was funny.
So there's no date. 2012. That's a good approximation.
That is a good approximation.
2012. It will happen in 2012.
Speaking of 2012, it looks like my third book might be out by mid-2012. I wasn't expecting it to come out so soon, but it may be out a lot sooner than I anticipated, which means I have a lot of work to do.
That's because if he doesn't, he might have to get a job. So, get the book out. Roll with it.
Okay.
Roll with it.
All right. I mean, hey, I joke about it in my routine.
Yep, there you go.
All right, so our first discussion, parents are delaying vaccines. What do we have to say about that?
Well, we know how we feel about that. It's not necessary to vaccinate a child until they're 2. It's not. And in their first 6 months especially.
So delaying it, you're saying delaying it is smart?
Absolutely. I'm not anti-vaccination.
Nor am I. We're not on this show at all.
Yeah, we're not anti-vaccination, but delaying it and spreading them out one at a time no cocktails. Of course, you work with your doctor. You work with what you think is best. But until a child is 2...
There's no need to give them the hepatitis B vaccine.
Don't even
when
get
they're
me
born.
started.
Well, we have a doctor and someone else who's going to be talking to us about that later in the show.
Dr. Bob Sears.
Dr. Bob Sears and Ginger Taylor, who is from the Canary Party, and they're each going to give us a little bit of what they think. So then I guess it's smart to delay the vaccines.
It is.
I think that's where we stand here.
There's a book that I mentioned before, Healing the New Childhood
Epidemic?
Okay. Yeah, let me try and say that again. There's a book that I mentioned before, Healing the New Childhood Epidemics, the 4 A's, autism, allergies, asthma, and ADHD. And I don't think it's written in that order. But there's a recommended vaccine schedule in the back of the book. It's an excellent book.
Dr. Bob has a recommendation in his book as well.
Oh, good, yeah. So,
which is the vaccine book. That's not even a hard title to remember.
Yeah, the vaccine book by Dr. Bob Sears. Oh, I noticed his supplements and vitamins in stores.
Oh.
Yes, I saw it in Whole Foods.
I completely forgot he had a line of supplements.
Yeah, he has a line of supplements and vitamins, the Sears family.
Oh, that's right.
They're a whole family of doctors, and
there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. That's why they go by their first names, I think. Dr. Bob, Dr.
Because there are just way too many Sears.
Yes. But their line of vitamins is in Whole Foods.
That's good.
Yes.
Dr. Jerry needs to get his supplements out there. All right, well, we will be right back.